Good afternoon, my Harvest Sprites. It's Pam, and today I'm going to be bringing you another tutorial of my mods. Today we will be learning about Wee Flowers. A historical note for Wee Flowers. It was actually named by my fiance because I originally made this mod a long time ago. It was the first mod I made, and my fiance saw all the flowers in the field, and he's like, "Ooh, Wee Flowers!" I'm like, "That's what I'm naming it." You may also notice that I have a cold and I sound very weird. This is true. I've been battling a head cold, chest cold thing for a week now. But I said I was going to start making videos 3 times a week, and by God, I'm going to be doing it. So if you don't like my voice, don't listen to this video and just turn it off and just watch it without any sound. I don't know what to tell you. So here we go, into the world. Excuse me. I'm probably going to be doing that a bunch as well. I will try not to. Ignore that. As you can see, I have a bunch of mods installed. Let's wait for the chat box to go away. As you can see, WeFlower adds in 14 new flowers that can be found across the world. These complement the normal, or I should say, the original red and yellow flowers, as WeFlowers was made before Jeb and everything, his addition of all the crazy new flowers. Each flower corresponds to a specific dye. You have white, magenta, or white, orange, magenta, light blue, dark blue, purple, etc., all the way down to black. These are just found randomly in the world, and when you are in normal mode and not creative mode, you can pick them up and replant them anywhere. You could normally replant a plant, so you could put them anywhere. You cannot put them in vanilla flower pots. However, you can put them in flower pots from Carpenter's Mod, Modular Pots, other ones like that who use tile entities for their clay pots instead of Minecraft, who went the lazy route. Anyway, so as you can see, these are just found in the wild. Now what you can do with these flowers is you can take one flower, put it in the crafting grid, and you will get one dye. Now, this also includes overpowered dyes such as bone meal, lapis, cactus green, which you'll get from the green bushes. You can turn that off in the config file, like if you have running a server and you don't want people making infinite bone meal, you can turn off that ability to do so. So that's an option. You can put 2 flowers in the crafting grid to get a flower seed, and we'll talk about that. That even includes the original red and yellow flowers to get their respective seeds. You can also put a flower, redstone, and a bottle in the crafting grid, and you will get 8 dyes. So if you want lots of dyes and you have extra redstone and stuff. However, you can turn this off in the config. You can also increase the amount of dyes you get. Like if you want to make 64 of them or something, you can do that as well. Also, you can take, excuse me as I open up not enough items. You can also take my flowers. I ignore the Thaumcraft stuff. Let's go with purple flowers. And where's the wool? Where's wool? I passed it, didn't I? I'm so sick. Anyway, okay, so what you can do is put down this. You can open up the crafting grid. 8 wool and 1 flower. Oh, what happened? That used to work. Anyway, ignore that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait. It might not be a flower, it might be a dye. Huh, no. I had to take that out, I guess. 1 flower, 1 dye. Ignore that. I will have to cut this part out. Anyway, another thing you can make with my flowers. Alright, Minecraft, you're being kind of loud. Another thing you can make with my flowers is you take 6 flowers and you can put them in the grid like this, like a ladder, and you will get a flower vine. You will get 6 of these. And you can put them on anything you want, just like normal vines. and they look all pretty, and they match the flowers that you make them with. You can also make them with red and yellow flowers. And it just looks nice, and it's a nice creative touch. I am kind of concerned why this recipe isn't working. As you can tell, I don't often get to play with my own mods. Or I should say I don't use them very often. It might be a conflict with being as though I'm running several other mods at this time. As you can see, I have a bunch of other things installed. Let's check this. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's just being overridden by something. Or I must have changed it. Moving on. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay, another thing you can do is you can take the seeds that you got, and you can plant them in the ground, and they will look like little generic tiny seeds, or tiny plants. And then you can grow them with bone meal, as per normal. Hello, keep going. There we go. And then, so long as you're in survival, which we are, you will break them, and you will get some seeds and a flower. You can change how this drops, I believe, in the config. So, I think so. This is what happens when I don't read up about my own mod before I make a tutorial. But then again, this has happened with every tutorial video I've made so far, because I'm a bad mod creator. I will have to fix this issue. I will fix this later. I will fix that with 1.8, I guess. Whenever I will be able to update my mods to 1.8. So as you can see, We Flowers is a nice little creative mod, decorative mod. It's not overpowered. You can change you can change a lot of things in the config. And yeah, it's just there to look pretty, really. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. You probably didn't because I am sick, but whatever. And I will see you again later this week. Adios.